Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the microphones, it's Kenny. It's Jack. It's the Rock and Roll Up Podcast.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
I'm Jack.
I'm Kenny. A bit of an ill Kenny, but I'm Kenny
You're
still.
ill Kenny. Kill Kenny.
Ugh,
That's the location and a request.
I've not heard that one.
I've sent
before.
someone to kill you.
Welcome to Rock and Roll Up Podcast,
Here we
general
are.
episode.
General. What do you mean by general?
Well, anyone who hasn't heard one of these before, let me hit you with a little bit of a structure.
Go on.
For once, there is a structure.
Well, we say structure.
Bit of wrestling news, bit of music news to start off with.
Bit of everything. All the favourite features. Kenny's Rant of the Week.
Yeah, Jack's Joke of the Week.
Woo, we're going to hit you with some of our favourite albums and artists of the week. Everything
Artists
of the week.
And then we'll be bringing back a segment we did last time called Pun Association.
If you don't know what that is, stick around.
Yes. And then there's a new one.
I've
Jack, why
got
don't you
a new
announce?
feature.
announce
Let me
your
see
new
if I can say
feature.
it. Jack's Hip Trip Hooray.
Hey.
Nearly tripped up over that.
Hello.
I'm not going to spoil it. All I'm saying is it's going to be a 5 out of 10 kind of feature.
Okay.
It probably won't be back, but you know, sometimes you've got to be a bit fresh.
We're going to give it a go.
Go on, what are we starting with then? Let's get straight into it.
Let's get straight out. Just before we start, we're
All
just
right.
going to do a couple of shout-outs.
Let's not
'cause
get straight into it.
we're growing we're growing a little bit of a
Nobody
pod and family.
Yeah,
Hashtag
anybody-
pod and family.
Anybody new? Pod and family, very nice.
Yeah.
Anybody new on the scene? Hello.
So we're just
I did
going
a
to
wave then, as if you
give
can
it-
see me.
I'm just going to give a little shout-out, especially to Overcome GG. Check them out for streamers, content creators, podcasts.
All the name of content.
A continent.
Yep. That's on there.
That's all the
There's
continents.
people creating continents.
Yeah.
There's people with incontinence.
Overcome GG, check them out. We are presented in association with them.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have a
Good
little,
guys.
little deal. With
Love the
them going
guys
on.
over there.
And then just a little shout out to a couple of others.
Some of our podcasting brethren.
BCC Wrestle Pod,
Yeah.
Heated Shenanigans,
Shenanigans.
Clotheslined,
Oh, lariat.
Headlock Talk,
Oh, I'm in a headlock.
Protect the Business Podcast. Just a few.
Please protect me, Daddy.
Thank you everyone for doing any retweets and any engagement stuff with us recently.
Yeah,
We
always
do
a pleasure talking.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
But let us get on.
Hit me with some news.
Right.
What's been going on? Let's start with some wrestling news, shall we?
Start with not some great news.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a sad week, hasn't it, actually?
Ashley Massaro
Yes.
passed away.
Former WWE women's wrestler, model. She did many other things as well.
Yeah.
I think she was 39.
She
Very,
was.
very sad.
Yeah.
Obviously, a delicate subject to talk about.
Yeah.
It seems that she possibly
reported potential suicide.
Yeah.
And I think the only thing we need to say here is that we need to, highlight mental health as
We've done it a few times, and we will continue to push that. Yep.
as an ongoing thing.
If you need to speak to
And
someone, there was always someone that will listen.
Yeah.
it's-
No day needs to be your last.
No, so terribly sad. But with that, of course, there is some new life in the wrestling
Yeah.
world as well.
Jojo and Bray,
Keeping
they've
the
had
balance.
they've had a new baby.
Yeah, what have they called that baby?
Nash 6
Yeah,
Rotunda.
that sounds like a blade you'd buy for your strimmer.
Yeah, so Kanash,
Kanash,
not Kevin Nash.
6, just with 2 X's.
I'm thinking, is Bray really into Nikki Six? Because that's how he spells
Ooh.
his name.
Or has he just got 6 other babies from other women?
6X,
Don't know.
that is, which is that's a type of beer.
Is it really?
6X.
Well, I wish you much success in the future.
So yeah, well done to them. And
congratulations.
Yeah, wrestling news.
Well, there's more
lots.
blooming babies. There's babies coming out left, right, and centre.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
Who else?
I'm not in wrestling.
Oh, okay, well I just
More general.
Yeah.
There's people being born, I would say, once every 3 seconds. Congratulations to them.
There's big AEW things going on. There's all sorts.
There's all sorts.
Double or
going on.
Nothing's this weekend. Check that out on ITV if you're in the UK, of course. ITV box office.
Yep.
on Saturday night.
Yep.
Um,
Controversy around the lineup there.
yeah, by the time this goes
Don't know
out,
who's going to be there.
by the time this goes out, Money in the Bank will have happened.
Oh yeah, there'll be ladders and stuff.
If you haven't seen our review, that will have been up by now, before by now.
Taste it, enjoy it.
And our Double or Nothing predictions will be up this week also.
No review because unfortunately we won't be together. But
No. We will be live tweeting the event.
we'll be live tweeting it.
So that's what's going on.
in a way, a live review in a way. In a way,
in a way,
it is like that.
in wrestling. Talk to me about. Well, let's just quickly mention as well. Unfortunately, the clown character from Slipknot's daughter has died.
Oh no!
As well, so she was only 22.
What's going on,
How
man?
and anything? It's literally breaking as we came live. So, just
It's just so sad.
just what a shame.
It is so sad.
Yeah,
What to say? I obviously wish him love. Anybody that's lost anyone,
yeah.
it's very, very difficult, especially when no parent should have to go through that. So terribly sad.
Yeah, but in lighter news, Kim and Kanye have had a baby.
See, I said there was another baby. I
Yeah.
told ya. I'd got babies on the brain.
Psalm.
Not in that way. Psalm. Body once told me. Yeah. Why is it called Psalm?
That's from the Bible.
Do you think
isn't
when it was? Here we go. I'm going to do a bit now. You ready for a bit? Was it called Psalm? Right? You had a new baby's called Psalm. Do you reckon it's because when she was giving birth, he saw the arm and they went, "What should we call it?" And he went, "Arm," because he was pointing at the arm, and she thought he said Psalm. Hey, hey.
it came out a very odd way.
The baby did, yeah. Odd
Yeah.
joke.
Both.
Yeah. My jokes are very
What's
much
that?
balls
It's
first.
it's a Sanam.
It's a Psalm. Psalm.
Sanam.
Yeah.
It could have been called Sanam.
Tsunami. Gushing probably was.
Oh, stop.
That's
Stop.
how people give birth.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, a lot
you
of
ever given
people
birth?
have probably seen Kim
you
have
ever given
sex
birth?
with Ray J. So
Sorry.
now you're just conflating the two.
No.
That's awful.
Inflating. Mixed up. Juicy.
Let's move on.
Other music news though.
There's exciting
In a way, more babies being birthed in the form
in the form
of new albums.
new
Especially in the
albums.
metal world.
We've got Download coming up in a matter of weeks,
Yes.
of which there will be a number of these bands playing.
We won't be there this year, I don't think, which is a
don't
shame
think.
because there's some great bands and also some wrestling there as well.
I don't believe Volbeat are playing, but they have a brilliant single out,
They hired the
Leviathan,
Yep, Leviathan.
which is about as catchy as it can be. I've had it in my brain tank
Yeah, and in mine
for a long time.
long
now.
time, baby.
Slipknot, just a Jimmy Kimmel show.
Jimmy Kimmel, eh?
Just released
Who'd have thought it?
their new masks and are headlining Download Festival on Saturday night. Obviously, perhaps not joined by.
Yes, not sure
Don't
about
remember.
that. What if Jimmy Kimmel is the secret new member of Slipknot? You ever thought
There is
about
a new
that,
member,
mate?
isn't
There is a new member,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, great tracks that they've just released.
Yeah, what they called? All something. One of them's called.
That was old. That was the old.
That was the old other one.
Can't remember the name of the new one.
No, but it's a good song. Check it out. It's got a choir singing on it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got a very positive
never
message.
kill
I've got to
myself,
kill myself
save my
to save my soul. Yeah, but in light of things, actually not quite a horrible lyric. But there we are. So lots of new releases, lots of
Why would
exciting
you
things
say
coming out.
Unsainted, it's called.
Unsainted, lovely.
Check it out. Grand Magus, one of my favourite bands, also playing Download.
Yeah.
Have just had
Grandad Magus.
within the last 3 weeks or so. Wolf God, their new album.
Wolf God. Can you get any more metal than that, mate?
I'm not sure you can.
I don't think you can.
Brilliant
Wolf
album.
God.
Brilliant
Yeah.
album.
What if God was a wolf?
God is a wolf?
You probably got a great bit on that, haven't you?
Remember that time?
Remember God was a wolf.
Remember that time when God was a wolf and all
Yeah.
he'd do is howling and shut up, God, bloody hell,
God,
you're keeping me awake.
stop
And
it.
he'd go, I'm a wolf.
Yeah, you're in the doghouse, but dog backwards is God.
Who let the wolf out?
Ooh.
I made the world.
Fine. And on the 7th day, we just made some pedigree chum.
Yeah, we're gonna just do a little shout out also to.
Whoa, we're not in the shout-out section anymore.
All right,
You've overstepped your bounds, sir.
we just
Step back in the bounds.
another band, Rammstein, isn't it?
Well, they're a little bit controversial as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
that video Deutschland caused a lot of controversy. I thought it
a
was
lot of controversial imagery
absolutely
about Germany.
Riveting.
Yeah,
Crazy,
sort of 9-10 minute
amazing
sort of short movie, wasn't it? Short film. I would recommend people check that out.
But they have a new song.
Very
also.
interesting.
So, also in music news,
In a musical vein,
and I'm gonna have a bloody rant of the week.
it's Kenny's rant of the week. Play the jingle.
So
Kenny's rant of the week.
this weekend,
I hate
yesterday,
stuff.
when we I hate stuff. When we are recording this, it was yesterday. Eurovision. Right?
We've recorded an awful lot this weekend.
Hence why my voice
It's a muddle.
Sounds like
Yeah.
I've been gargling razor blades.
Yeah, I don't know what's been released first. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Eurovision was last night.
Yeah.
As when you hear this, it was a couple of days ago.
Caught the last 2/3, didn't we?
Yeah, and because we were at WrestleGate Pro. Anyone
Yeah.
who hasn't heard our video on the big news from that,
Whoa.
check it out. But we came back to watch Eurovision, and we love Eurovision, don't we?
We do, yes. I've always wanted to do a Eurovision party. I think next
Yeah.
year I probably will.
Yeah, 'cause you're moving into a flat, aren't
Moving
you?
into a nice, lovely flat in
Your
Windsor.
yeah,
So
that'd be nice. Your first ever flat on your own.
first ever flat
With your
with my lovely darling Danielle. So
Yeah.
we shall probably dress up with a Union Jack,
pretty great.
get some nibbles in.
Yeah,
You know,
that'd be nice.
that'd be lovely.
Eurovision. And I love Eurovision. It's corny, it's silly,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a celebration, and it was all those things. But
Of course.
the music, first of all,
Go on.
what is up with this bloody dance hall drum beat in every song?
Yeah.
Ka 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 ka. All I mean, you know,
Don't
It's-
get me wrong.
don't get me wrong.
We love a bit of dance.
I can vibe to a bit of dance hall. Don't
course
get me,
you
you know, it's but every track having this kind of it's
Every time.
I was not a fan.
Half the songs, man, they just sound the same.
They did this
Sounded
year.
the
They
same.
did. It was,
I know we
it
sound
was
like
bad.
old men.
It was bad.
They really did sound the same. It's about vibrancy and difference.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this year was a little bit about that, and
A little bit.
a lot of it about just trying to write the same song. It was very strange.
I mean, the UK entry was awful.
Came last.
Yeah, deservedly.
Rightly so.
One of the worst, actually, I would say.
It was very bad.
You can talk about the politics all you want. It was one of the worst songs.
Yeah.
So, but
it was like sort of Ed Sheeran's 12th body double that somehow had managed to find his way onto the stage.
It was shit.
Full stop.
That's the end on that.
Full stop on that one. Move on.
Australia, I thought, were
There were some highlights. Yeah.
Yeah, Australia were brilliant, but won by the
North
Netherlands
Macedonia.
again. Quite boring.
Yeah. Wasn't
North
great.
Macedonia were great. Iceland were great. Australia were great. Those are my three favourites. But yes, let us know in the comments your thoughts on Eurovision. And also let us know your thoughts on the Madonna performance.
Oh, talk to me about Madonna. Come
well, let's be
on.
honest.
Madonna kebab.
It was an embarrassment.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get on board with the fact that it was like a prayer and it was kind of done with the religious
I was
imagery.
praying it
and
was
that,
over.
and yeah, exactly. But the track was like it was to a trap beat. It wasn't to the original. She was so out of tune.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it seemed like the staging was actually pulling away from her ability to perform.
Yeah, she was gently stepping down the steps like a 60-year-old woman.
And
Also
then-
dressed as some kind of pirate. Wasn't sure what that was representing.
Yeah. It was just awful, and
Yeah.
it wasn't the song wasn't the same, which didn't help.
No.
And then
she got on her little mate, didn't she? A little friend.
yeah,
That did a very awkward, very stiff interview earlier on in the evening.
yeah.
I think he was part robot. I'm not sure.
I
But
don't know much about Madonna or about Eurovision, but you know,
he did say that, didn't he?
yeah.
He said, and I quote, "Well, I didn't, but my mum used to listen to Madonna." That about sums it up. That's what you
Yeah.
want from a collaboration.
I just had to look at it's Quavo. So when they got
That's,
in,
no, that's a type of crisp.
that's a type of musical note.
It is. I'll give you
Come
a
on.
musical note.
Come on. I wish that there were some more musical notes in this performance because
I thought you were going to say just in existence. I'm going to create one right now.
yeah.
Mm.
Let us know what musical note that is.
Yeah.
So the issue with the track was that Quavo and Madonna sang in almost exclusive kind of auto-tune.
Yeah, they were going through something, weren't they?
It was mumbly.
It was mumbly, and it was bumbly.
Yeah.
And I was grumbly.
Yeah, indeed.
It was very strange. She was she just needs to retire. And also, should we touch on some sort of the satanic sacrifice that was going on while she was performing?
I didn't mind that.
Well, it was very strange imagery for the event.
It just
it was very strange.
A Madonna performance could have been a real enjoyable throwback, and actually, it was an embarrassment.
It was an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment. Who's that? Who did that?
That's the Specials.
No, it isn't the Specials.
Is it Madness?
It is Madness, yeah. But I'll let you off. I'll let you off.
Dum, dum.
One of their first singles, I think.
Do,
That's a band. Why haven't they represented
Yeah.
England?
They could do a great
That
track,
would be
couldn't they?
brilliant, wouldn't it? Yeah.
'Cause they're so British.
Well, we were thinking about maybe other people could get involved here. Who would be a fantastic person to represent England? I don't mean Ed Sheeran or no. Who would be someone who's a little bit underground? I still think a band would really carry a lot of weight.
You said yesterday who I thought was great was The Darkness.
I mean, that'd be brilliant. It's nostalgia. It's
do the most
silliness.
out of
Yeah, Justin tried to before, I think, and never got through. Yeah, on his own.
Solo, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. People comment. Let us know. Who do you think would be a brilliant person to represent Eurovision?
Yeah.
I'd love it, but they just haven't called me yet.
Yeah. So that's my rant of the week.
That's your rant of the week. Well, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to a special portion.
Oh yeah.
It's new feature time.
It's
Jack's
Hip
Trip Hooray.
No, you need to sing it like
Hip
Trip Hooray.
Hip Trip Hooray.
Oh.
Coming at you. Hey, that's nice. That rhymes.
Oh, Hip Trip Hooray. There you go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I'll commission that jingle.
Go on.
Here we go. I've got my notes. Don't look at them. That's cheating.
So
the concept of the feature. That's what you want to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ask me.
What's the concept of the feature, Jack?
I don't know. Just got the name. Just kidding.
Hey.
Well, we shall see.
Like Alan Partridge. Monkey tennis?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking of names.
Yeah, exactly. Although I would watch that.
Yeah.
Look. Hip Trip Hooray. I have typed in to TripAdvisor, not sponsored, there's plenty of other websites that you can get trips advised. Okay. Rock and Roll Up Podcast. You type it in, you search it.
Yeah.
Why not? Surely there's not a place called Rock and Roll Up Podcast. Well,
bloody hope not.
You're right there. But within the top 5, there are 2 locations that appeared. Right. I've taken those locations. I've delved into them. I've looked at them. What's going on? Are there restaurants here? Why on earth has Rock and Roll Up Podcast conjured up this place?
Okay.
I've looked at some reviews. I'm going to ask you to guess the location that this review is focused upon.
Okay.
I'm going to read a review and you are going to guess where this location is.
How many guesses can I have?
I haven't thought that part of the feature through.
Okay, let's go for it, see what happens.
I'm going to give you 3 guesses because I like the number 3.
I also like the number 3.
Do you? Yeah. Well, it's my favourite number. I said it first. Okay?
Stop copying me.
Stop copying me.
Yeah.
Right, I'll move the mic.
Yeah.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
I'm
looking at you in anticipation for
a
fantastic new feature, which is now becoming ever so long-winded.
I've typed in Rock and Roll Up Podcast, number 1.
Go on.
Branson, Missouri. Yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
This review's titled, Don't Take Young Children, which is good life advice in general.
Yeah. Don't have young children.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Kim. What a waste of money. I may have enjoyed the museum if it weren't for the haunted house next door. Number 1.
Okay.
I've given you a second here as well.
Right.
Entitled Pink Eye. I'm 100. This is true. I'm 100% sure my 2.5-year-old. I like that he's put 5 in. I'm 100% sure that my 2.5-year-old contracted pink eye from this dark, damp, dirty place. Dust everywhere, and the air vents are disgusting. Stay away.
What?
I'd like you to guess this location.
First of all, who, not the floor, the kitchen.
No,
just in particular. When I go to, I'm presuming a hotel, what I like to see is clean air vents.
Yeah, I'm always checking the air vents. Yeah.
Right, put your bags down, get up to the air vents.
Yeah.
Are they clean?
Yeah.
Are they dusty? Also, pink eye.
Put a little swab in there.
Pink eye's that thing that you get when there's like
poo particles.
Yeah. Well, that's from Superbad. That's the only way I know. Because I've never had it. What?
You got it right now.
I have, yeah.
That's what Madonna had it. That's why she had a bloody eye patch on. I don't believe it.
I'm going to say, so it is... so it's
Don't take young children. Pink eye.
It's a hotel.
Is that what your guess? Is that your first guess?
I'm going to say it's a hotel.
That's wrong.
Okay. I'm going to say that...
Hip Trip Hooray.
Yeah.
Because you got it wrong.
Is it... I thought a haunted house, but is that a house that's just...
That's next door.
It's just a random horrible house.
Yeah. It's next door.
It happens to be haunted. Just they could review it. Ghosts in the property.
Yeah.
They'd
have enjoyed it if it weren't for the haunted house next door.
Don't bring young children. So is it scary? So is it a theme park?
It is not a theme park. No.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe 2 guesses. Maybe that's your lot. What do we reckon?
Go on.
Just looking at the clock.
Let us know.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
It's the Branson Dinosaur Museum. I know. Pink eye asauri. I know.
How?
I know.
Pink eye asauri.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Why are they looking in the air vents?
Who knows? Maybe he's looking for little Jurassic
Why is
World
there a
in there.
haunted house next door?
I don't know. Why has Richard Attenborough walked in?
Wait,
I don't know.
what's it called?
The Branson Dinosaur Museum. Apparently it's about $30 to get in and takes 5 minutes to walk round.
Oh no!
I know.
Can anybody please shout
From
out
Branson, Missouri, US of A.
Genuinely, can please? I'm begging you. If you have been there, can we engage?
Yeah, please.
Can you
Let's
message
get
us?
engaged.
Can we? We want to talk about it. I need to know more about.
I want you to vlog it.
I need to know more about these air vents.
Yeah, not the dinosaurs,
No.
which apparently
No.
are all fake and stuck together, by the way.
Right.
Okay, so that's your one, you see. I'm going to give you a second location very quickly.
All right, come on.
Within the top 5 Rock and Roll Up podcast,
Okay.
Branson, Missouri.
Why the hell has that come up? with that?
Because we are, in a way, talking air vents, in a way.
Yeah.
And we both have pink eye.
Yeah.
Turks and Caicos came up, the beautiful Caribbean island.
Right.
Worst tour ever.
Right.
Arrived on time at the location, only to be told that their ATVs were all wrecked in the hurricane.
Oh my god! How dare they?
We, of course, are sympathetic to the ordeal these
Okay.
people went through, but that happened 6 months ago.
Look. Look.
I know it
You've
was
had
bad.
Wait, where's this?
This is Turks and Caicos. It's in the Caribbean.
Right. Potentially not the most economically developed area of the world.
It isn't, although I know someone who owns a music studio there, so
wow.
probably tax-free.
Yeah. Okay, so you've had your 6 months, guys. Look, I've got a
You haven't cleaned it up. That's the problem.
I've got a receipt here. It says, should there be a hurricane, should there be a tsunami,
Yeah,
you have 6 months or void.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
expect your ATVs to be...
Yeah. I
in
know it was a bit
tip-top
windy.
condition.
I'm not happy. I'll just back that up with the next one entitled Very Poor State. Very similar. See if you understand this. Down the drop-off, I estimate that 80 to 90% of hard corals are dead. And on the shelf, 70 to 80% gone. With the soft coral facing better, as it is usual. If Grand Turk dive operators doubt this, I would suggest that independent and objective marine biologist assess the reefs. I would be shocked to learn that my informed estimate is off by much. Where is this location?
So is it just informed by his own inflated ego?
That is a man that knows a lot about marine biology.
biology.
Yeah. Where is this location? Well, I've sort of told you the location.
Yeah.
What is the activity that this is reviewing?
So
there's ATVs and
so
there's coral reefs.
There's a reef. So I
Yeah.
think that it is
A reef for
underwater
Franklin.
ATVs. That anyone who all-terrain vehicle ATV is.
All right. I didn't know you spoke Latin.
Underwater ATVs
Yeah.
that are used in races
Yeah.
where they make corals into ramps.
AEW showing on ATV, isn't it? I think.
Coral into ramps.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay.
Isn't
So
it-
what's your guess?
Is it? That's my guess.
That is your guess.
Underwater ATVs.
Well, that's not. No, it's not exactly right.
All right. Is it some sort of
It's quite general.
Is it like an adventure kind of
Yeah,
day?
it's hard. I'll give you that. It's the Zoom tours, where they give you a tour of the various points of the island on sort of dune buggies.
I've actually, funnily enough, I went to Dominican Republic and did.
All right, bragger.
Yeah, I didn't know you spoke
Dominican
Latin.
Republic, Latin.
And I did a very similar thing. It was very fun. Their ATVs, I have to say, were perfectly fine.
Really? Yeah. There wasn't some kind of wind that blew them over.
No. Make
Well-
sure, should you suffer a natural disaster, get your ATVs in order.
Yeah. Don't go there within the 6-month window. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
And for now, that wraps up Jack's Hip Trip Hooray. If you like the feature, I'll bring it back.
Yeah.
If you don't, I'll still bring it back.
Yeah. If you didn't like it, say that was shit.
Yeah. I
And
don't
if you did
understand the
like it,
concept.
I'm not sure we're going to have to say what you need to say.
You need to say, well, I think we know what you need to say.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there.
So,
Let's move on. Come on.
that was nice, actually. Well done.
That was not.
That was nice.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was all right.
you doubted me, didn't you?
You
doubted me.
I don't know. Yeah,
Mm,
I did.
I can see it in your
Truth
eyes.
be
I can
told.
see it in your pink eyes.
Yeah.
Go on then.
So we're just going to
Let's
pop
talk some music, shall we?
Yeah, go on then. So let's talk. Give us what you've been listening to. Artist of the week. You got anyone new to tell our lovely
Artist
audience
of the
about?
week. Well, I was going to say actually Rammstein for Artist of the
Yeah.
Week because I know we've listened to a lot of their stuff and I haven't been into it, but the last 2 singles, Deutschland especially, I'm really super
Yeah.
into, regardless of the videos. I
Really
just think they're
good.
really catchy, kind of hooky songs. So that would be my Artist of the Week. What about yours, man? Who you been listening to?
I've been catching up on an album that I slept on a little bit.
You had all dents in your leg.
Just caught up on which is the Anderson Paak
Yeah.
second album,
Mm-hmm.
Oxnard, which is just very good. The
Yeah.
other thing I could shout out to
Go on.
and mention is if anyone doesn't know who's in the if you're into hip hop or rap,
Yeah.
Sway in the Morning, which is on Shade 45 radio station owned by Eminem. Sway,
All right, mate.
legendary. Didn't know you spoke
Didn't
Latin.
speak Latin.
Sway, hip hop legend. He has something called the 5 Fingers of Death, which
Mhm.
is 5 random beats for rappers to come on and freestyle over,
Yeah.
and it's
And
very
we've been
good.
invited on. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly,
Yeah.
and I'm doing it tomorrow.
Wonderful.
And there's great rappers on there. Childish Gambino was amazing on there.
Yeah.
Joey Badass was amazing.
Yeah.
But
Weird Al Yankovic, he was great.
yeah, he was good. But Shia LaBeouf was on there a couple of
Blimey.
years ago,
Controversial figure.
and his freestyle was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was great. He was actually
So
amazing.
just I showed
yeah, I
So
watched it.
Just
I loved
Google
it.
Sway in the Morning Shia LaBeouf, you'll find it, and you'll love it. I can guarantee it.
Anything else you've been listening to, or shall I
No, I don't
give you a one for
think
one?
So I don't
Any
think
albums
so.
back to back or anything? I'd like to mention a rockabilly album. Obviously, going to see Stray Cats in a few weeks. I mentioned them a couple of weeks back. Band called Go Cat Go.
Yeah.
The
You're
album.
about cats, aren't you?
I like cats in a way. Yeah, well, not in a way, in every way. Cats are brilliant.
Yeah.
Apart from the musical, didn't like that.
No, I haven't seen that.
Memories. Wish I could forget it.
Yeah.
Let's Hear It Again for Go Cat Go is the album. Compilation album because they had some EPs and some live sessions and things. They've recorded at Sun Studios, things like that. Just a great album.
Okay.
Great album. Again,
Alright.
it's another sad story, but unfortunately the singer passed away. But a fantastic rockabilly band.
Yeah.
Some originals. An interesting compilation album is that it is kind of half originals, half covers. Some kind of rockabilly standards, Blue Days, Black Nights, some Buddy stuff, some Elvis stuff in there. But also some wonderful originals. There's normally rockabilly bands, rock and roll bands will cover a song called Please Mama Please. And amongst a couple of their others, they're kind of pretty solid on the circuit. People know of them. So I would recommend you check that out. Go Cat Go. Let's Hear It Again for Go Cat Go.
Cool.
You listen to that a lot. You just want to get up and have a boogie.
Love it. The only thing I'll mention is a band that Jack's mentioned before, which is Mirroth.
Yep.
They've got a new single out and
Dance.
a new album out, and it's bloody good. Check it out. North African metal band.
Yep.
Use kind of Middle Eastern, North African.
Yeah, they've just announced a tour,
Influences in
European tour. So hopefully we'll go and see them together. We were
Yeah.
talking about that. So yeah, I think that wraps up the old favourite albums of the week.
Yeah, check that. Drop in any new albums you've been listening to.
What you've been listening to, recommend some stuff. I think at some point we'll make a little rock and roll up Spotify. Maybe we can
That'd be
share
nice.
that. So as in so we put our favourite songs of the week on.
Yeah,
People can come and check them out, give us their opinions.
really good.
What should we do now then? Should we have a laugh?
Hit me.
Should we have a bloody
with-
laugh?
Before
Shall
we
we?
do a pun association,
Go on.
hit me with Jack's jokes
Jack's
of the week.
jokes of the week. Don't
Come on.
look.
All right.
You heard that Beatles song about pasta? Penny Lane.
Penny Lane. That's good.
Did I already do my ancient elephant joke? Mastodon.
I fell for it then.
You did, didn't you?
I fell for it.
Hey? Hey?
Good.
Heard about that fizzy drink magnate that lives under a theatre? Fanta of the Opera. Look, I've got an encore if you need it. What are you thinking?
Go on. More,
More, please. We love it.
When's the comedy going to start?
Sorry? I can't stop swearing about castles. Turret syndrome.
Yeah, all right.
It's sort of like, it's almost underwhelming in a way,
Yeah.
but on purpose.
Why are you swearing about castles?
Well, I've got turret syndrome, haven't I? Yeah, okay.
Answers on a postcard.
I'll write that. Answers on an old bit of parchment with some quill.
Okay.
Did I already do the elephant one? Mastodon? Should we move on to pun association?
It's funny because a mastodon is
an ancient, also a band.
and must have done is close to the
Mustard.
yeah mustard done.
Talking of food, pun association.
Talking of it, move on.
Move on. Now we did vegetable-based
Bands.
band puns, didn't we, last time?
Thanks to
To a
Sean.
roaring applause,
Thanks
Sean.
to Sean for a couple of
Big up, Sean.
yeah. He put
come up with
some
some
in the comments.
suggestions.
They were
Yeah.
funny.
What we're talking this time, we're talking sweet shop movies. Yeah?
Okay.
Movies that take place in and around some sweets or chocolate.
Okay.
Now, completely off the top of our bonces,
Yeah.
we're going to come up
As if.
with puns relating to sweet shop movies. Hashtag sweet shop movies, rock roll up pod.
Yeah.
You can tweet us, you can message us your sweet shop movie puns.
Okay.
But for now, we're gonna set the standard. Kenny Beveridge, tee off, please.
So I'm gonna go for my weakest first.
Go on. I mean, I ended with my weakest a minute ago, but you know, if you want to start with your weakest, sure. In a way, that's better. In a way,
The Hateful After Eights.
fine. You don't like you. They are hateful to you, but I like them.
I hate them.
Tell you what, the milk ones are nicer than the dark chocolate ones. Have you ever tried
Really?
them? They're in a
No.
little blue, but you can't always get them.
Blue?
They're in a blue
Don't talk
box.
to me about that.
Yeah, yeah.
You've made this up for attention.
Oh, actually, maybe that was a dream. Yeah, no, I would recommend.
You
them.
were you were so high off eating after eights, you were
Oh,
dreaming.
the fumes.
Yeah.
The fumes.
I'm not,
You know when that's in a stockings, it burns a hole through the bottom.
yeah, The Hateful Eight. Great film. Check it
It's a
out.
great film. Yeah.
Check it out.
Movie review of the week. Great film. Move on.
Go on.
One for one. Rosemary's Jelly Baby.
Oh, that's
I can imagine the poster, and it's just a giant jelly baby in a cot, just with some devil horns.
you know, and then the people that just want to see the world burn, they get
Mm.
they get the jelly babies to just bite their head off.
Oh, genius! I would watch that. Have you seen those giant gummy bears that you can buy in shops? They're like the size of a sort of a hunk of wood.
Oh God! Can you
Yeah.
imagine chomping through that?
Oh, like a little jelly dinner.
Oh God!
Oh goodness!
Yeah.
I feel sick thinking about
I
it.
feel sick after
I
a bag
have
of those.
actually
Never
seen-
mind a big one.
Yes, I've seen someone eat one of those, and they threw up immediately, and of course it was all gelatinous.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Okay.
know.
I've got one. Another middling one.
Go on.
The Flake Up.
That's okay. Actually, that's similar to one of mine, so I like that.
Yeah.
I thought Point Flake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bringing it back.
But either that's fine.
yeah.
Teamwork there. Flake,
Yeah.
flake on the mind.
Well done. Well done.
Flaky minds.
Um,
Go on. You give me another one then. If I just did mine.
these are my top two.
Go on. You've categorised them, then you know your strongest.
I know the strongest.
See, you've made a mistake there because if they're not actually your strongest, you've shot yourself in the foot.
Mm.
The little chocolate gun. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you could form a bullet and freeze it, made of chocolate, and it'd still kill someone? A little chocolate arrow, a little chocolate spear.
There's that thing that's in that Dan Brown book, isn't it, where they shoot someone
Mm.
with ice bullets, and then I saw a Mythbusters saying you couldn't do it.
Mythbusters. Remember when they shot like a cannon once and it like went through a residential area? Yeah, yeah. They misjudged it.
That was a beloved show, wasn't it? And I think it got taken off air.
Well, his moustache was too offensive by the end.
Was it?
It was way too big. His moustache. Yeah.
It was. They couldn't actually capture it.
They
Quentin Tarantino wanted to shoot it in a 70mm camera, but they said we can't do that.
Yeah, they put it in 3D. Took someone's eye out. They said we're gonna have to stop the show. Go on.
Okay. Children of the Bourneville.
You mother! I've got a Bourneville one. This is so weird.
Yes.
The Bourneville identity.
Oh, good.
Go on, one more. You got any more?
This is another one. Here
Go
we
on.
go. So this isn't the name of a film.
How strange that we've got two of the same,
Yeah.
but different.
We should have, yeah.
Genius minds here.
Yeah, indeed.
Genius bloody minds. Go on.
So this is not the name of the film, but it's known as this sometimes. It was
This is a loose
it was on
connection
the
here,
it was
sir.
on the poster
Okay.
underneath it. So it is Die Hard 2 Dime Barder.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's Die Harder.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really smooth.
The main reaction I wanted from that was
like a French chef.
Dime Barder. Yeah, I gotta say I'm ever so happy with that.
I'm not sure mine are as good as that. I'll give you two weaker ones.
Go on.
Aeroplane.
Awful.
Em and Emma. The period drama. Emma.
That's funny.
Em and Emma.
That's funny.
Did I tell you that elephant joke? Mastodon.
You've told that one.
Well, I think that wraps it up. Sweet Shop Movies, everybody.
I think I've got to say, if we grade each other, maybe I'm 1 up. No, sorry, it's 1-1. I think you probably won
7
last
up.
time.
Do you think? Yeah, I probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But we're even.
John Lemon.
There's no winner. All right, I won. There's no winners here. All right, I won.
Yeah. All right.
Well, what
All right.
a wonderful way to end a wonderful episode.
Please drop any puns, any reactions to the jokes. Just
anything. Laughing
bands,
emojis. Yeah.
Thoughts on Madonna.
Yeah.
Condolences to other people that have died. Any of that stuff.
Madonna, I'm mad on her. Something like that.
No.
Did you like her?
I'm mad at her.
I'm mad at her.
I'm the mad.
You're the
hatter.
mad at her. Always hanging your hat on things.
Yeah. Wherever I lay my hat, that's.
My gnome.
I've got a gnome of Madonna.
Let's do gnome Madonna puns. Quick. Hashtag gnome Madonna puns. It's not going to happen.
No. Like a.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Well, actually, you've turned a good podcast sour. That's a shame.
I really wish you had a sour
joke,
Madonna
sour,
pun there. That would have been amazing.
Toxic waste, toxic to Britney Spears song. I guess Britney Spears kissed Madonna.
It's tenuous.
It's tenuous. Go on.
So that is all for this week's general episode. Thank you everyone that tuned in.
You can get hold of us, Rock Roll Up Pod on Twitter, Rock and Roll Up Podcast on YouTube, on SoundCloud, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Stitcher, on Spotify, on iTunes.
Just to re-announce, just so everyone is aware.
Go on.
Spotify, iTunes, we are now up on there.
Yep. Check us out. You don't have to have that app open.
You don't have to have that YouTube app open.
Close it down.
No one wants that app open.
But once you have the app open, listen to it on the app, so you've got the visual, and listen to it on another device as well, simultaneously.
Yeah, that'll boost our numbers as well.
It will. Surround sound as well, in a way.
So, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much for being here.
Kenny.
I've been Jack.
Big time.
Peace out.
Just like a prayer.
Oh.
I'm gonna take you there.
Oh. REO.